Oh man, it's this long one. Yes, hi. It's William Montgomery here again. 970-825-4421 or 970-412-5463. Yes, the reason why I had to call back here was I didn't have time to leave this with the last voicemail, but this is why it's such a huge situation, and that I think it needs to be remedied in a very large way. So the reason why I jumped that fence is because there's a previous issue going on with officers not knowing basically right-of-way law and or how to use their elements to figure that out. So previous case was 15M2608, and that's where I was illegally ticketed in the right-of-way during the Occupy Jefferson protest. That is something that Horton is looking into, but he still thinks that the cops that night had probable cause too, which, again, governing law officer that is knowledgeable of right-of-way is not going to accept that map from the Parks Department, which they later said was part of a maintenance contract, or it's a maintenance map. But nevertheless, that's another issue I can get into later. It's really not the biggest issue, actually. Really, here's the gist of it. During my research of right-of-way issues and coming to finding out that 460 is an issue here, I went ahead, right after I got that fence trespassing charge, basically did some research into the calls into 460 and found out that there is hundreds, if not thousands, of calls that are associated with 460. Now, I understand there's, shoplifting, things like that, but a lot of them were welfare checks, were trespassings, were transient-related calls. That's how they were all coded, and just based on what my experience talking with other homeless people on the streets, a lot of them have been moved along from that Safeway East Side Bench area. And so this leads me to believe that the police force, as well as the business owners there and the property managers, leaving that no loitering, please take action sign up above that bench area. Basically, everybody believes that area is private property. And they're not using maps or plats. They're actually using the city manager's office as backup to say that's why they think that it is. So basically, I've been fighting with dispatch, officer or dispatcher 221, I think, and some others. They're very, very adamant. They keep correcting me that it's private property, and that if I need to have something changed, to go to the city manager's office to have them send something, a memo to them to update them. So that's really bad, because they're not using maps in the first place. They're not even supposed to be able to think that that's 460. Now, I eventually got to the point where they were able to tell me that they have to code calls regardless, obviously, when the call comes in. But the problem here, I think, is that there is now verifiable evidence of at least a direction to go with an investigation to see how big this problem is. I think there's a lot of people that have been moved along from this location. We've had reports from other friends that security guards also regularly move people along from there. According to the city managers or the city council's email chain, which I saved, talking about it, basically they all kind of don't know that it's public. City or that they talked to Safeway, and Safeway was like, we're going to put, fix the fences. We'll get right on that. And it wasn't even their fences. Hold on.
The neighbors across the street keep calling.
Oh, yep. The neighbors across the street keep calling it in too. And so this was obviously a very big heated issue last year. It never got dealt with because I'm buried in paperwork. And so once I started reading the Internal Affairs policy that told me that I don't have to have written complaints, now out comes the verbal complaints. And so here we are right now. But yeah, 460 South College is what we call a sweep spot, and we have a lot of these other ones where we found that it is more likely than not that other people have been illegally ticketed at these locations for years, and no one knows their rights. No homeless people know their rights. No public defenders, no judges or anybody has ever challenged any of this. And so the stat fraud here is that, well, we've been taking calls like this for years at this address, and maybe that's why they thought they could go ahead and issue me a private property trespassing case. But like I said, if you have full knowledge of governing law, which is what you're tasked with doing as an officer, that's what probable cause means. It's a reasonable, articulate suspicion of wrongdoing. You wouldn't have that if you knew 23-84 law, the definition of right-of-way, which is 1742, There's also lots of other definitions of what parcels are and how they only generally are in blocks. And take that in conjunction with the knowledge of minor amendment law. Basically, this is a very, 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 very large issue. Please give me a call back. I have even more information for you. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Bye.
That's the phone call that once you get it.
Hold on one second.
You have reached the maximum length for a recording. To send this message.